What up, what up? So, unfortunately, this whole streaming schedule, I guess, didn't really go as planned. I'm still trying to go for 5,700 subs. It's going to be a little bit more difficult than I thought, though. Dang, you're still in Florida? Yeah, I'm in Florida for at least another week. And then I'll be back in Arizona. And I'm not going to be like, oh, back to the grind, because that's a bad way to think. I'll definitely be back to the grind, but honestly, I'm trying to, like, reframe my mindset, like, 2026. Even though I know, like, we're not going off of that vibe, we've been doing good, I want to do even better. That's what I'm trying to do. Sorry, it was a long time I watched you live. Now you're good. All good. That's the thing is I start a new live, and sometimes they throw in some people that are like, yo, I haven't been here in, like, 5 months. I'm like, oh, well, welcome back. Welcome back. We're still out here. We're still vibing. You know, that's always good when the OGs that, you know, came in consistently, they like stop because I kind of stopped and they come back. They're like, oh, this guy's still doing his thing. I'm going to fill up my water real quick, but the stream's going to start popping. So thank y'all for the support, man. What's good? Thanks, but I still will still be a sub forever. I mean, gotcha. Hell yeah, awesome. So yeah, I was talking a lot yesterday about, man, I want to be regimented. I want to be super regimented. And I kind of was doing well. And then I kind of stopped being regimented, and it was very, very much not a good situation. And then this morning I worked out, and I was sort of regimented, and I fell asleep, and now I'm trying to get back into being regimented again. Tomorrow's promotion day. Tomorrow, I think honestly on 2026, whenever, like the stream on New Year's will probably be the promotion day. That sounds like it makes the most sense. So probably Wednesday. But I will not be able to watch your live stream. So, you know. Gotcha. What's up, man? How you doing? It's my birthday tomorrow, brother. How yeah, birthday. And you get back to my schoolwork. Hope you have a great live. Goes well. Thank you. Oh, schoolwork, man. No. Hi, bro. What up? What up? Welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really figure all that shit out. All the schoolwork stuff. Was your workout? It was good. Do you have a chance at being a mod? I don't know who has a chance at being a mod, to be honest. We're gonna have to see. But I don't know. You put some weird ass things in the comments. I can't have someone like that being a mod. But, are you going to be doing magic? Or, change my profile picture. 2 days into, like, yo, I have filtered myself a bit. Me? Question mark. Your live streams are always popping. Well, we're gonna get some more people in here, and we're gonna do this stream for about an hour. You're cute. Thank you. Thank you. Also, look at my most recent post, man. I've been posting hella posts, and y'all are just like, yo, what's good? Like, what up? You're handsome. Thank you. Should make Cameron next month. Um, can y'all like quit flirting? Dude. How was your Christmas, bro? It was solid. What up? Said hi, what up, hello, what up, bro? Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Bruh, when I'm typing, my keyboard is low-key MHA. What does that mean? Hi, what up, welcome. Welcome. Siri. No back knee, so he's not using roids. He is natural. Bruh, no, I'm definitely natural. Hello, what up, welcome. I just posted a short, so now I'm like, my brain wants to look at the results of it, which is probably not good. Jake, after college, will you find a girlfriend? What the fuck? This is like the dumbest question of all time. Will I find a girlfriend? Like that's not, I don't think I'll ever find a girlfriend. I think my life will continue to improve so much where I will just have them kind of finding me, and then I will slowly accept. That's kind of my vibe. But right now I'm focused on growing my value as a man so I can get to that point. I mean, what's the point of me sitting here talking about what I want my life to be instead of just making it happen? You know what I mean? So you got a six-pack? Yep, so damn hard to keep on. I feel you. You gotta really lock in the diet and the training, bro. You gotta be like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. How tall are you? Like 6'2". What's your mindset for this week? My mindset for this week is to continue to be regimented, go hard, you know, and once 2026 rolls around, we're going to write down some goals. We're probably going to make a little 2026 video, and we're going to get to it, man. I'm excited. If you have a computer, you can look at it. Love you and Marty Supreme. Hey, well, welcome. What's your age? 22, bro. Why is 6 7 about? I don't know. Holly, if you don't mind me asking, 22. What up? What's your mindset for this week? Like I said, the mindset is try to win at life as much as possible and just continue to be regimented and try to not let distractions get the best of me and not waste time. Do you like measure your protein stuff? Nah, I just eat like high protein with steak and fruit. Freaky hairstyle, but cool. Say 6 7, please. I'm begging you. I'm going to cry if you don't. Nate Talks on New Year's should donate. No pressure on the donations. We're chilling. I did a TikTok stream today. We got some donations in there. That was solid. Was good. Welcome. What are you weighing now? I don't know, like 160 something. I haven't weighed myself in a long time. What's your body style you working for? I'm looking for the David Lade archetype. That's what I'm looking for. Any goals? I got a lot of goals. Some gym involved, some business involved. Bro, are you live tomorrow? Yes. I want to donate. I will. That makes me want to donate. You look like an emphasis. You have a beautiful face. Thank you. I'm buying my dream car this new year. I'm buying a 2019 Camaro all white and black Essence. My job this new year, I'll average about 45 to 55 an hour. God is good. You must be great at table tennis. Fuck no, I suck at table tennis. I suck at ping pong. For me, I just take pictures at my progress every week. That's fire. Favorite muscle group to work in? Wide chest, because it's my favorite, because I engage the muscles and I just feel the best doing it. I don't know. It's kind of just an energy thing. You single? Yes. Don't forget to drink water, man. Gotcha. Do you have any gay or les friends? No. I don't really have like I don't really even have like female friends, to be honest. Like not really. Like I don't like maybe acquaintances, but like I don't really consider there's no like girl that I'm hanging out with that I'm not like dating. That's weird to me. If I'm gonna be hanging out with a girl, like you know what I mean? There's none of that bullshit. No like, oh, we're just friends. That's fucking stupid. But yeah, I don't have any. Yeah, so no, I just have like all my friends are male and straight. That's how it is for me. But I'm not like I have that many like friends. I know a lot of people, but like I'm not like super close with that many people. That's my problem. I never drink water. A girlfriend, single. What's your number? Not getting my number. What the fuck? Hello, I'm back from Egypt, bro. What mistakes people make while lifting? You choose the muscle group. Okay. I mean, mistakes is just bad form and doing it too fast. I think if every lifter focused on doing it slow and controlled while still trying to get like heavy weights and muscle contraction, I think everyone would be so much better off. Because you can have bad form as long as you're doing it slow. Because the slowness is what's going to kind of get you into that good form. But if you're doing it fast, it's very difficult to have good form. You know. Oh, what's your no? Oh, no, I'm not giving out my number. Do you consider some of your viewers or mods friends? I consider them more like we're like an energy in a community, but I'm not like friend. Like friends are like people that I know in person that I like as a human being that I talk to on a regular basis that met me not through social media. You know what I mean? Are you planning to get a job soon? This is my job. How old are you? 22. You remember me, bro? What up? When lifting, do not do too much too fast. You'll hurt yourself badly. Happy afternoon. Do you remember me from yesterday? Y'all asking for this shit, bro. Charlotte, I wish I had 5K subs. What's your zodiac sign? I don't know. My birthday is September 11th. Oh, fuck, dude. I elbowed myself. We're good, though. I love it, man. Okay, we gotta chill out with these lags, though. That's what we gotta chill out with, bro. Or the spams. Man, during my bicep workout last week, I took 4 to 5 minute breaks between sets. I did 3 sets, performed better compared to taking 30-second 1-minute breaks. Do you know anything about this? Yes, dude. I was literally gonna make a fucking video about this. It's crazy you brought it up. I was gonna post a short about this. Yeah, dude. So you're saying you did the workout and you took 4 to 5 minute breaks between sets, and then you did 3 sets and performed better compared to taking 30-second 1-minute breaks, or 30 to okay, gotcha. Perform better in what way? Because I think you can get a quicker pump and like more like faster like stimulation, but I don't know if it makes you perform better. So I think there's like two different things going on. How do you like the best? Wait, how do you like best cravings like sugar? What do you mean? How do you beat cravings like sugar? Fruit. Hello, fruit and honey. What's your favorite food? Steak. What's your name? Jacob. Hi, what up? Oh shit, I gotta go. Bye, peace. No replying. Unsubscribed. Gotcha. All right, thank y'all for all the subs. Much appreciated. We're still trying to hit 6K at least by. We should be over 6K before 2026 starts. Good afternoon. When did you start YouTube? Like consistently posting like 6 months ago, but my channel's been up here for like 10 years. Yo, what up? Yo, remember me? Do you remember me? What up? Welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome. Thank y'all for the support, man. Watch your live stream from yesterday. Hell yeah. Nah, seriously. No, we're getting some more people in here. Yesterday we got some more people, so we're just got to continue the vibes. I got to say, the one reason I watched you is you are very proud to be an alpha male. You do what you can do to be better, man, and you're very direct. But you're not a douchebag. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Well, You know, I think there's a lot to that. I think it's part of my experiences that made me this way, where I've kind of developed myself into this frame. So it's not like it was, you know, I'm not just confused about it. I'm like direct about it, I guess. So thank you. If you were trained a person that was obese, would you let them have cheat days? Not really, but it really depends on who the person is. Like if it still works for them, then sure. But for a lot of people, it doesn't. So, but it depends. That would be a conversation between me and them and their discipline and how their brain works and, past situations. And then we'd make a decision together. And then we'd see how it worked. And then throughout the months, we'd continue to, switch up things if things weren't working as well. How fast can you say grenade? Also, I went to the gym 2 days. I feel fresh. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live. Let's try to get 50 likes on this live. Hell yeah. Also, we are goal 6K subs. So if you enjoy the content, feel free to sub. Hell yeah. Is it true you hate Indian? What? No. I remember some or something telling me. Watch your stream yesterday. I was the third to crown number support. Oh, hell yeah. What's up, Unk? I will super chat if you say no. Not in a pump way. I did like 20, 30 reps with 20-pound dumbbells for 3 sets with 5-minute breaks. Then I took short breaks. It was 20-pound dumbbells for 30 reps, then lower weight because I just couldn't do 20 anymore. Gotcha. Okay, I feel that. I think you just keep doing it and keep feeling what works. Because some people, like, sometimes it works differently. Like, what helps people perform better. What's the worst fitness advice you've ever heard? Worst? Fucking, I don't know. Like, just go for a run. Just go on the treadmill. Like, all you have to do is do it for, like, a couple weeks and then just maintain it. Like, stupid shit like that. I hate that shit. Like, when people try to act like it's easy, I guess. Or, like, act like it's simple, but it's not easy. Okay? The steps are very simple. Go to the gym. But we're not, if it was so easy, then everyone would be jacked. So, it's not easy. It is simple. That's what I think of it. Thank you all for the subs, man. We're getting hella subs in here. Thank y'all, man. Much appreciated. I'm going to subscribe. My bad. Sorry. I can guess that Andrew Tate is someone you look up to. I absolutely do. I don't agree with everything he says, but I love his mindset. I try every day to be more like him. My problem is I'm too nice. I like what Andrew Tate has to say. I enjoy what he has to say. I think it helps people, especially if you listen to the right things, like doing push-ups and making money. I think if you stick with like that and like the logical reasoning on why you should become the best version of yourself, I think he's a very good person to listen to, 1,000%. But I think the issue is some people hear his other opinions about things and they're like, oh, that's wrong. So then they don't hear the good stuff that he says, like you should do push-ups and make money. They're like, no, everything he says is wrong. And then they don't get the benefits of the good things that he says. So I kind of feel bad for those people. They need to be a little bit more open-minded. May Americans hate Indians and they show negative pics. No, I have Indian friends, bro. Hi, I'm going to subscribe. Yo, bro, do you want me to subscribe to your channel? Only if you like the content. If you don't, then I would not recommend it. I just want to choose. Like I said, I'm a coach. I help men in their 20s boost testosterone naturally. I help men win. So that's my goal, okay? So if you have any questions about that, you can DM me on Instagram. I help men win through like diet, training, lifestyle, mindset. So if you want more information on that, DM me on Instagram or like my link tree. Blog faders, Merry Late Christmas. Okay, okay. I've been subbed for months. Thank you. What's your thoughts on creatine? I really like it. If you can get it from regular red meat, then that's better. But if you can't, then yeah, take creatine. But I eat 2 pounds of red meat, so I get enough creatine. I don't have to do the powdered form. But I think it's very good. Someone said, okay, bro, you still play Madden NFL 16 like you did about 8 years ago? No, I don't really play video games like that anymore. I used to be a big gamer, low-key. I was addicted to them, but this is a fitness channel, mindset channel, winning channel. Thank y'all for the subs, man. We're getting hella new subs. We're going to hit 5,700 pretty soon. Favorite color, blue. Exactly. I agree. Hell yeah, bro. As an elder brother, your physique, face, but you have less emotion on face. Hey, I'm back. Did you mute me? Can you shout out my autistic son name? Okay, what? I mean, you're not muted. When do you prefer, protein powder or steak and chicken? Steak and chicken, but also just steak in general. Thank you all for the subs, man. We're getting hella subs. Much appreciated, seriously. We've been getting hella support this past month, man. It's been insane. Do you play Incredible? I don't know what that is. All right. Do you pass on that left side? Okay, I don't know. What your favorite subject in school? PE. But if not, then math. Sorry, I meant you're jacked and handsome, but appear less happy. Thanks. Hey, how old are you? 22. I got you. I'm just trying to win, dude. You know, can't be always happy when you're trying to win. I must mute. Dude, ain't seen my comment. Haha. By the way, start slow, lifting light weights, or push myself, lifting heavy weights. Okay. Start slow, but if you're like, I feel good and I want to keep going, then do more. But just don't overdo it, okay? I feel like most people are pretty smart enough to be like, okay, this is too much, this is too little. And if you really want to exert yourself, then you do your push-ups and pull-ups, because now you're not like worried about like some weight like messing you up or doing wrong form. You know what I mean? Especially with the push-ups. All right, 5 stop up. P is my favorite substitute. Yeah. Also not muted. Hi, can I get a number? No. Any advice to people who want to kind of break out of their shell and go do something other people don't usually do? Do it. Watch the movie Fight Club. I'm being serious. Actually watch the movie Fight Club and maybe watch it multiple times. And then understand that this life really doesn't mean a lot and you can do whatever you want. And you can just live a good life, man. You know what I mean? Like, there's going to be people that are going to hate on you and shit. And you got to keep going. You got to keep moving. You got to keep winning that life. Like, I'm constantly going to get hate. You guys will constantly see me get hate. People are going to be like, bro, you're not lean, bro, you're not jacked, stuff like that. And then you'll have other people be like, bro, you're on roids. Like, what are you doing? Shit like that. You know what I mean? And that's just my life. So it's really, there's not much I could do about that, honestly, except just keep winning. But can hitting the gym increase my face attractiveness? Yes, especially if you actually train your face too. Like, you're like actually lifting and also like having your face strong as well. That's very important. Like when you're breathing through your nose. I've been trying to work on that too. Was good. Are you Christian? No. Your hair reminds me of a cool passing through springtime rusty. So yeah. Hi, can hit in the gym, yeah. How many times you went out of the country? A couple times. Daniel, he was giving a good advice. So, bro, come on, you gotta understand, guys. People get really, really bothered when someone's doing something that they might want to do or they feel like insecure about themselves. But we're trying to help those people. I don't want those people to like, carry that bad energy. I want them to win. I've said this many times. Bruh. If Jake not reading your messages either because you're spamming being dog. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, Daniel, I got you, brother. I know you're going through a tough time. I'll help you out. You're like jealous, insecure, you're in a weird spot, but you're also in an emotional spot. This is what I help men in the best, is because you're in an emotional spot, which means you can turn that jealousy into winning, okay? Look at my Instagram, DM me, and if you have any questions, you want to talk about what you're going through, I can help you out and turn you into that like loser mindset into winning mindset. I got you, brother. Keep winning. Yeah. Hello. The ones who hate are those who are jealous. To get looking like you, it's not easy. It takes discipline, and they can't do it. Thank you. Yeah, well, but we do want to help these people because unfortunately the stream is going to defend me for the most part and be like, yeah, bro, like these people are clearly jealous. But I want the haters to still like win. I don't want them to stay jealous. I want to be the guy to like transfer energy. I want to be like the Aikido guy that just like, warps them in a whole different way and gives them a whole different like perspective. And because most of the time they go into the streams, they're probably hating and the other guy's like, fuck you. And I'm just like, no, I want to help you. Dude, we're getting hella subs too. Thank y'all for the subs. I guess y'all like what I'm saying. Thank y'all, man. Okay. You like F1? Not really. You know any good ways to build your jawline? Like I said, breathing through your nose more, doing like the mewing. Bone smashing? No, that's a joke. The jaw exercises, raw meat, like bone-in steaks. So then you're chewing on like chewy steaks and like cartilage. That stuff's important. Look at my videos, bro. I have like some transformation videos of my face because my face was not. I did not have a good jawline in the beginning. Freestyle, Choi's good. But we're getting there. What's wrong with your shoulder? I don't think anything's wrong with it. What? Why do doctors keep saying, "Oh, as a doctor, you should not eat a lot of red meat every day"? Because they don't know what they're talking about, and a lot of those studies have been created by people that wanted men to have lower testosterone and wanted cereal companies to make more money. So they said meat was bad, so that men could have less energy in the morning. And now we have the like heaviest population ever eating cereal every morning instead of bacon and eggs and like the good stuff. You know what I mean? Who's the guy peeping through the blinds? I don't know. You have a job? This is my job. To the grave. This is what I'm doing to the grave. Thank you all for the subs, man. We're getting hella subs. Thank you all. Much appreciated. I'm not going to be able to read all these. This is my bad. Is what it is. Dude, I can barely fucking... I think okay, because it's high cholesterol. It is high cholesterol. That is why they say it. However, cholesterol is actually one of the most important parts of testosterone, and it's kind of a myth that like, oh, because it has cholesterol, high cholesterol is bad. That's a very there's a very nuanced thing to that. But there, you got to do some more research on it. Please acknowledge me, but I also have to read all this shit. I don't want to get into like 10 different discussions. Hey, you're cool. Thank you. I want to help the haters. I do. Favorite song? I don't have one. But it's so good for you. Thanks. Have a good day. Thank you all for the subs. Much appreciated. Like donuts or cookies? I like all of them, but I don't eat any of it. This box broken glass looking sure friendly. If you get to 100 likes, will you do 20 push-ups? Sure. You just gain some respect. For me, respect. Oh, thank you. What? I'm fat. How does that work? I got you. Are you single? I am single, yes. Start from somewhere. Sometimes when I fart, it sounds like, okay, what the fuck? What's with the view? Push-ups if we get to 100. Okay. Red meat is bad if used too much. So, yeah, there's a little bit of nuance to that. I think that, again, the doctors have convinced a lot of people that red meat's bad. I'm under the impression that it has zero bad health benefits, especially if you're getting the correct red meat. If you're getting, store-bought, or if you're getting processed meat, then it's extremely bad. But if you're getting grass-fed from the butcher, from the cow, like a good cow, then I believe it's fine to have. Do fish get... Okay, do you need supplements to see, like, results in muscle mass or losing weight? No, you don't need supplements at all. That's a myth. Only reason people have supplements is because the American standard diet is so messed up that people literally need nutrients that they could just get from red meat and fruit. Where have you been? Haven't seen you in a while, my bad. Psycho 20 times. What up? Hi. I come here to take break from Google. Okay. Favorite sport? Football. Prime rib looked delicious. Yes, it was good. Bro, do you job your love or love your... Oh, that was funny. What kind of question is it? Do you like cheese? Bro, put on shirt, please. Dude, I'm skipping because I'm lit. Okay. You look like... Okay. Do you just get up every morning and send everything? It was online. Dude, I feel like I haven't been streaming in a little bit. Are you drinking? Look drunk? Nope. Is there an age limit to watch this? No kids allowed. But I know people be on their parents' phone. I can't control that. But I just put no kids allowed so I can, be unfiltered and do what I want. What's the best advice for anybody that's starting to lift weight? Be consistent. Be consistent. If you can stay consistent and go there, like, every single day, or at least strive for that, then, it doesn't really matter what you're doing in there as much. We can focus on that later, 2 months in, once we've known that you've been consistent for 2 months. Then we can start focusing on that shit, because it is important. But I need you to focus on just getting there multiple times and being consistent, because that's a lot of people's issue. How are you doing? I'm doing good, bro. Hi. I'm going to hit you up for teachings. I have a few other people who help me with fitness. I'm curious what you do differently. Gotcha. Yeah, Instagram is in the bio if y'all want that. Thank y'all for the subs, man. We're getting hella subs. Furnitures, and you can get money for you not interested to go with family. Okay, I don't know what that means. Hi. What up? Just subscribe. Thank you. Okay, he's not. Have you ever had days where you don't want to go to the gym? And if you do, how do you motivate yourself to go? The way I motivate myself is I just think about all the bad things that happen in my life, and it happens pretty quickly. You know what I mean? I just can think of like, okay, I hate that this is going on. I hate that happened. I hate that, this specific thing happened. and basically within seconds, I'm pretty damn motivated. I don't need any pre-workout. I don't need any of that bullshit. I can just think in my brain, like, what the fuck is going to piss me off so much that's going to make me just go. And I've trained my brain to get really good at getting mad and then just working out. Mad and then working out. Anger, workout. And I'm trying to transition to like anger, business work. Anger, business work. Anger, stream, you know. It's been odd. It's been an odd process, but we're figuring it out. He's going to do what he wants. So, okay. What up? Hi. What up? Welcome. Wait, okay. Okay. Drake, mate. What up? Hi. I'm going through the same way the best friend, of course. Can we get, okay, what the fuck? Hi. The only reason I'm here is because you're shirtless. Sweet. Okay. There we go. Thank y'all all for the subs, man. We're getting hella subs from that. Much appreciated. Seriously. Thank y'all. That's seriously much appreciated. Hi, welcome. I sub. Thank y'all, man. Sub count's going up. Hella. Let's go. And today's focus is being regimented. Hey, are you gonna ever go back to longer hair? I don't know. We'll see. Kind of like the short. 2 weeks ago, I did this thing where my whole neighborhood, where I would sprint up hills and then walk down the hills in my neighborhood, like roads. I ended up getting 6 miles. Is that good for stamina? Yes. But what's good is that you just get better, okay? Like, what's good, like, if you're ever asking, like, is that good? The answer is always, what did you do before, okay? And now what do you do? Is it better? That's what's good. What's good is that you improve. That's all I care about, okay? Like, the numbers really mean very little. When someone goes, oh, I'm this age and I do this much, or I do this at this time, like, unless it's a really crazy lift, then I'm like, it doesn't really matter. It's just get better, you know? Cats or dogs? Dogs. But thank y'all for the subs, man. Sub count is definitely going up. Low-key did because I was bored. That's good stuff. You just got to keep doing it. Yeah, I was never the one to work out because I was bored. I was always the one to work out because I was bothered at my current life. Yeah, I mean, if I was bored, I would go play video games or, you know, fucking just chill out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, relax. I was right. I think I got you beat. Haha. I just looked at myself and I think I'm a little more defined and more ripped. Hi, JK. Now I'm gonna go out workout. Just love it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it's fire. Love that. I sometimes do the same thing too. I'm like, what are you doing? You cute with the mustache. Thank you. Cornelius Cornball. Do I have to eat red meat to get like you, or can I just stick with the fresh fruit? The red meat is extremely important, bro. You cannot just eat fruit and expect to like put on muscle. Unfortunately, you have to eat animal foods as well. Do you do anything special for Christmas? Not really. Saw family. Well, that's why I started wrestling football, because I hated my body and I started lifting weights and I lost 50 pounds. Now I'm always being active stuff. That's good for me. Ronnie Coleman, question mark? A beast. Absolute beast. No, don't eat a lot of red meat. So, yeah, I eat a lot of red meat. I'm under the impression that it is good for you. And, you know, very controversial opinion. Not a lot of people have it, but I've noticed a lot of carnivores that have come up and they've realized that a lot of the science doesn't seem to, you know, add up. Seems like red meat's very much the superfood and doesn't have any carcinogenic side effects that all the studies that were promoting cereal did say. You know, where do you buy your meats? Whole Foods. Eat more chicken, other meats, but then mix red meat. No, just fruit, but like vegetables. Okay, I mean, vegetables aren't that important. Like I said, fruit and red meat's the most important, bro. So bad. Thank you. Do you like chicken for protein? Not really. I haven't had chicken in a very long time. For the past 2 years, I've only done red meat. I've done 2 pounds of red meat every day for the past 2 years, or 2 to 3 pounds, whatever. That's what I do. And the reason I'm so like, I guess, confident in my answer that red meat's not bad for you is because I've ate so much of it and I've never felt the best. I've never felt better than I felt right now. So it's very difficult for me to hate on it. Favorite food, steak. You're at 42 views. Oh yeah, now we're getting up there, guy. Thermal socks. No, I don't do socks. What up? Welcome. Thank y'all all for the subs, man. Much appreciated. Are you breathing right now? Yeah, I'm tired though from reading this stream. How many hours of sleep is important? Just enough until you wake up and you're energized. Hi, are you drunk? Nope, oil up. I can't have red meat. I love it way more than white meat. Hot dog, interesting. I'm going to look into that. You definitely should look up a man named Sean Baker and then Dr. Paul Saladino, and look up also some of my videos. Do you ever eat? What the fuck, bro? And then we got these questions. Thank y'all for the subs, man. Much appreciated. But what the fuck are these questions, dude? Going to ask my other trainer. Good stuff. Yeah, ask. I would love to see. And I'm not saying they're going to agree with me. Not every trainer agrees with me. But I think they're also, some of them might be a little misguided. Favorite song? I don't think I have one. Kids watch this? No kids allowed. I asked a serious question and it kept being ignored, yet somehow you saw that one, lol. Yeah, I always see the weird ones, somehow. Top 3 artists, Kanye and everyone else. What makes you go from vaping, skinny person to obese? Genuine question. Oh, thanks. Like I said, bro, the red meat, the fruit, the raw dairy, the training hard, the mindset behind it, like listening to people that I was talking about before that are going to give you the logical reasons on why you should become the best version of yourself. What are you talking about today? I'm talking about everything, bro. I'm talking about how to be regimented. Well, not how to be regimented, but we are pretty regimented today. When are you going to get deported? Hopefully not soon, man. Hopefully I stay here for, I'm an American. Do you cut your sandwiches diagonally? I don't do sandwiches. Hi, have you ever sat down with a nutrition doctor and seen your test results? Yes, I did that, and the dude was like, "Bro, like I have not seen someone this healthy. Like you must eat like no candy or sugar or like processed food or fast food." That's what he said. I was like, "Yeah." I mean that it was funny, but he's like, you gotta eat like no sugar to have like your number be like 17 at like this marking. Like that's insane for, you know what I mean? Like I never see someone with that. So I had pretty damn good results. My testosterone was also pretty good, 762, and that was taken a year ago. It's probably way higher. It's probably like 800, 900. So yeah, no, my shit's on point. Well, I'm a kid. Well, like I said, I can't stop someone from using their parents' account. I just do it for my own filter, and like I want to say what I want. Trenbolone, no trend. Jordan, can you buy raw dairy? What do you mean, like milk? Yes, raw dairy, raw cheese, raw butter. Haha. Yo, what up, Nate? Talk to 22. Interesting. Drink bar milk? Yes, I do. Popeyes, forgot my sauce again. Fuck Popeyes. Even though it tastes really good, we don't do that over here. Stop watching Hell D 22. No, I don't have JK. I'm just shit weird. Just a twist. While I said no eating sweets. Say what the fuck? Favorite football player? Tyreek Hill. At least a box of Mike and X a day, bro. What the fuck? This guy just comes out of nowhere. Twix, how old are you? 22. When was the last time you've had any type of crappy food? Probably like 4 years ago. It's been a minute. I really don't do that. Hi. Had a Sour Patch Kids watermelon before I joined the stream moment. I was literally eating chocolate right when you said no sugar. LOL. How old are you? 22. I got 165 subs in the summer. I crave milk. Do you track macros? No, I don't track anything. But I will tell you this: I put extra pepperoni on my frozen pizza before I cook them. Hey, I like that. That's fire. That's where I approve. Nah. Here's my thing, guys. I know that when I talk about this shit, I make a lot of people uncomfortable. Cause think about it. Most people that watch TV or watch streams are probably not people that are outside a lot being active. So when I call the people out, they're like, usually I'm like, yeah, like people just sitting around doing nothing all day. They're like on their phone, like, what? That's me. Or like eating shitty food. They're like, what? That's me. Happens all the time. But I enjoy making these people uncomfortable because I'm able to say it in a way that's not too like out there where they're like, oh, fuck this guy. They're just like, okay, I guess I got called out. Some of them like it, some of them don't, is what it is. But what I noticed is some people are like, hey man, like you started saying that and I actually got better at life. You know what I mean? And it works for some people. What the fuck? I like apples, bananas, and super good, yeah. Do you spend time meal prepping? No, sure. Grows and trees. So stop it. I weigh over 900 pounds. What's your thoughts on steroids? I don't know. They are what they are. I wouldn't recommend them to people, but I also wouldn't recommend living the standard American diet lifestyle even more. So sometimes it's like funny when people are like try to be like, oh, that guy's worried up, he's gonna die at 50, and the guy like doesn't work out, eats McDonald's all day. It's like you're also gonna die at 50, okay? That steroided guy is probably not, so worry about yourself. Tyreek Hill is fast player NFL unemployed. What do you eat daily? Steak and fruit. Would you like a white Latina or Arab girl? I'm not focused on that right now. Holly 22. I can't lie. I'm about high as a kite, or about high as a cat's back. Well, this is the right stream for you, bro. Your push-ups awesome. How long have you been working out? 3 to 4 years. And what was your motivation to start working out? I felt weak as shit and I hated it. I couldn't stand it. Which biggest fear? My biggest fear is the version of myself that quits. What does that look like? Not good. So yeah. So what do you do for work? This shit is an actual stream that is not brain rotted. Oh, thanks. That's what I try to do. Because I notice a lot of people, they swipe, and finally, like, oh, this guy's talking about some real shit. What's your daily workout routine? Okay, so it's 4 to 5 days a week, and it's, push-pull legs. That's the vibe. For the most part, nice haircut. Not really. Are you still visiting parents? Yes. It's okay. Just be regular. Like, not too skinny, not too fat. Is it okay? I mean, why are you asking me? You should be asking yourself that in the mirror. Like, I don't determine your life. If you want to do that, go ahead. For me, fuck no. I want to be ripped. But if you want that, then okay. But you need to go in the mirror and you need to be like, is it okay? Like, ask yourself. Like, you shouldn't really be asking me because I'm not the one that has to sit and deal with your thoughts. You have to sit there and deal with your thoughts every single day and deal with your life circumstances every single day and experiences. So you should really be asking yourself that. Where can I get my testosterone? Oh, where can I test my testosterone? Okay, there's called Everly, and it's an at-home test, and you can do a testosterone test, or you can go to your local doctor and get a testosterone test. But I would definitely get that shit checked out, see where you're at. Bro, my name is, favorite hour movie? Just love yourself and do better every day. Facts. Ocean Mountains. Ocean. Just subbed, enjoying your content. You look good. Thank you. If you're talking about the 6, okay. Which favorite color? Blue. Workouts do you do daily? Like I said, no daily, but push-pull legs. And it incorporates dumbbell press, chest flies, because I did it today, shoulder press, and then lat raises on the machine, and then tricep push down, like extended, like overhead, like these guys, and then push down like that, those guys. And sometimes I finish it with like 100 push-ups. What's your warm-up before workouts? I really don't warm up. I don't believe in warming up that much. Like maybe like a little like boost of like, like a little, if you're about to hit like a PR, like you do like half the weight. But for the most part, I don't really do warm-ups. Like I don't be like out here like stretching or anything like that. Like I don't believe in stretching before a workout. I think that could actually fuck you up even more. Because I think about it in like a raw primal, like if a tiger was chasing you, you're not going to be able to warm up. You got to just go right and be explosive. So I kind of think the same way about my workouts. Like you're going to have to like just be able to switch it. You know what I mean? So your brain can do that. I think the whole warm-up culture is a little odd, but it's fine, because a lot of people are so out of shape, they actually do need to warm up. For someone like me, I'm kind of already in shape. I don't need to warm up as much. I'm already low-key ready to go all the time. Okay. Damn, this guy's words hit hard. Oh, thank you, man. Okay, anyway, favorite things to do: work out, go outside, hang out with people, help people at life, win at life, accomplish goals, do challenges. Favorite place: gym, athletic places. You ever see a lion limber up before it takes down a gazelle? What do you think about smelling salts? I like them. They're cool. I don't do it a lot. Call it Amel. Happy New Year. What's your number one workout? Number one workout, push-ups. Always. My favorite part of school? PE. Wait, what did we call? What did you call? I want to know. I forgot what we were fully talking about. What is your number? One more. Yeah, push-ups. Jake, I'm going to go film vids. I'll be back, bro. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff. Good luck with that, man. That's what I'm talking about. Getting on that grind. Do you like my birthday is tomorrow. I forgot that 2 days. What do you think the food pyramid is so promoted despite it makes us fat and weak? Why do I think that? Because they want to make money. Like, how can we make as much money from these people and control them as much as possible, make them fat and lazy? Well, that's how. Does low testosterone have anything to do with not wanting to work out? It has everything to do with not wanting to work out. It's literally a direct correlation, like 1 trillion%. It's hilarious how much they correlate. That's almost a funny question. If you're being serious, then I'm happy to enlighten you, but I almost feel like you're joking. Who is healthier, Dwayne Rock Johnson? Wait, you or Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Probably me, because I'm just younger, so I guess because of that I'm healthier. Also, I think he's on steroids. But I don't know his blood work. I know my blood work's good. So if you were to put a gun in my head and say you have to decide, I'd say probably me. But I'm not going to say, oh my gosh, yo, me 1,000%. Doesn't creatine help build muscle, or does it hold your water? So it helps. It does both, because technically, like, yeah, but if you constantly do that and you're constantly holding more water in your body and then you're also lifting, then you're lifting more weight in general. So then your body is getting stronger. What's your number? But yeah, I'm not gonna have my favorite film: Fight Club, Avatar, Hangover, Dumb and Dumber, Kingsman. Have you seen a dead kite? What's your favorite celebrity? I don't have one. When is it your birthday? September 11th. Favorite fruit? Mangoes for me. Yes, mangoes for me as well. Eat one every day instead of sugar or artificial snacks. That's fire. Yo, what are some of these questions? I know, right? Why do some CEOs just want others to be fat and lazy? Well, CEOs, because that's how they make the most money. See, when they switched McDonald's oil from beef tallow to vegetable oil, people kind of knew, like, yeah, this is going to make people a lot more fat, sick, and unhealthy. But we're also going to make way more money because seed oils are way cheaper to produce. And the guy said, more money? Okay, I don't give a fuck. The people could be fat and unhealthy. It is what it is. Like, I'm not going to eat McDonald's every day. Like, you think the CEO is eating McDonald's every day? Fuck no. So that's the point. So would you recommend it to a wrestler? Well, recommend what? Creatine? Hell yeah. I'd recommend creatine to every single human being on earth, because not every human being eats red meat, so they need it. Hi, what's your favorite thing outside? Nature, the sun, doing athletic shit. Are you drunk? No. If you choose to be the strongest man alive or the smartest man alive, it depends how strong or smart I would be on the opposite. So, like, if I'm the strongest man alive and I'm still kind of smart, then that. But if I'm the smartest man alive but I'm not strong at all, then fuck that shit. I would not like that. I would need to be somewhat strong and then really smart. What's the weather in your country? I mean, it's so different. I'm in the USA, but in Florida, it's nice right now. Why would you be day drinking? It's water. Favorite thing I kind of like you. Where are you from? South Florida. So what do you offer if I signed up for your fitness coaching? Why should I pick you over others? Good question. So the reason that someone would pick me over others is if you actually fit my program in general. So I believe that, there's different people for different programs, and I wouldn't say I'm the fit coach for every single person. So I definitely need to talk to you about your goals and even see if I'm the right fit for you, because I don't even know. But what I will tell you is that if you were to come into the program, the difference that we do is we talk a lot more about mindset and the reason behind why you're doing the thing. See, a lot of fitness coaches, they like to make a blueprint of, okay, you're going to do this workout, you're going to eat this diet. All right, go, do your thing. And then, like, okay, like, what do you mean? Where's the motivation? What I like to do is I like to talk to you about the reason behind it, actually get into your mind and be like, okay, why do you want to do this? Like, what's the actual reason behind why you want to build muscle, lose weight? And then we talk about, like, is there a romantic situation going on? Are you not getting women? Are you, not getting job opportunities? We go into all of it. Okay. And then we have the reason that's set. So then we can go back to those reasons constantly. Then we create the diet plan. Then we create the workouts, which will be super easy. That's super basic stuff. That takes like no time at all. And then we make sure to, keep everything consistent. And then we do weekly check-ins, and you constantly have my number. So I text you back and forth, and we go from there. So my approach is way more mindset rather than just give you a little blueprint, say, do these workouts, do this food, and then you're good. Like, no, I'm going to give you food or food routines. I'm going to give you workout routines, but I'm also going to explain why you need to be doing it, checking in, holding you accountable, explaining the reason for it. And then also every time you have a question, you can just text me. So I'm always there. That's my vibe. So, but again, it really depends on your goals as well, because not everyone has the goals that are like fit, because a lot of people are like, oh, I want to do it really quickly. Like, how do I get abs in like 3 weeks? And they'll be like way overweight, and I'll be like, that's impossible. Like, I'm not your guy. I don't know which guy you're going to find out there. That sounds impossible to me, but I'm not your guy. Okay, it is what it is. Kind of like, no, I'm not joking how I feel. I wouldn't have done testosterone tests ever. Okay, well, good. I'm happy that you're not joking. I'm happy that we're being enlightened, and I'm excited for you to do that. What is red meat? Come on. Steak, cow. Have you ever seen a rare animal? Yes. What's the main cause of obesity nowadays? So many causes, but it's definitely the corporations not giving a fuck. So they just put out a bunch of grains and seed oils and like bad shit like potatoes and starches and all those different foods as the main source instead of like red meat, fruit, and whole foods, and all the processed foods kind of just get out. And USA cares way more about quantity over quality. They care way more about the amount of food being put out than how good the food is. So they put out a lot of food, but it's really not great for you. And that's why there's a lot of chemicals that are banned in other countries that they use in the USA. You're cute, thank you. I'm in cold in my country. How can I sub? So CEOs just probably wouldn't give a damn at all if everyone on Earth was bloated like and mentally or Mr. Beast. Of course, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. They just want money. Kind of like you. And would you rather watch Netflix for the rest of your life or YouTube for the rest of your life? YouTube. Steps around. Outside, you see a rare animal. What up? What up? I'm saying, are you okay? You're cute. Thank you. Okay, let's chill. Let's chill with the spam though. Hi. What's the prettiest town you ever saw? I like New York City a lot. Austin was cool. Miami's cool, you know. Do you think going to eat after dieting for a year or two okay? Out to eat? Of course, bro. That's where it's okay, because if you spend a year dieting, like actually dieting, then of course going out to eat's fine. The issue is people try to like say like, oh, how do I get a six pack but then I still like eat the foods I want? And I'm like you're putting lead in your shoes for this race. Like you're about to run a race and you decide to put lead in your shoes last second for no fucking reason. Just cut out the bullshit for a very long time until what happens works. Then you can maintain to a certain extent. Name a car for an ignore me. Do you ever eat sweets? One question. Nah. Where are you from? I'm from South Florida. I'm going to go now. I hope your channel goes well. You're definitely giving advice a lot of people need to hear. Thank you. Beer, would you rather be bald or redhead? Bald. Why is it that whenever I hit the gym, I see no progress after my workout? Well, okay, here's the thing, bro. If you're not training hard enough, then you're not going to see progress. If you're not eating the right food, you're not going to see progress. So, are you training hard enough? Are you putting in the actual work? You know what I mean? Like, some people say, oh, I hit the gym. What is hitting the gym? Is that you going for the treadmill for 45 minutes? Because that's not going to get you what you want. Like, hitting the gym is doing high-intensity training, 5 to 6 different exercises of 2 to 3 sets, and doing them slow and controlled and intensely. That's what hitting the gym really is. So you got to really switch up like the way that you perceive this shit. Like, I don't know what you're doing, but if it's not working, then you got to do more. You think after dieting for a year or two, yeah. Shave stash, you look jacked, not gonna lie. Thank you. Do you only have to do sibs to get a six pack? No, that's stupid. I would say do calisthenics to get a six pack, okay? I used to work at American Ninja Warrior Gym, and my six pack was the best there because I was constantly like stretching out my abs, okay? The whole six pack, like getting sit ups is bullshit, dude. Like maybe if you want to do like weighted sit ups that are like on that diagonal thing, go ahead. But like I hate the idea of doing a bunch of little crutches or little sit ups to get a six pack. That's like very much not a thing. Like little reps, like you want to stretch out your abs. That's how you get a six pack. How do you have a girlfriend? Single. Well, you have nice body shape. Thank you. Yeah, I really do push myself to the gym for like 2-3 hours. Is there a before and after of you? Yes. Look at my shorts, but I got a lot. So sorry. Would you rather have a thick, long beard or no beard mustache rest of your life? No beard mustache. I got a nap to get a six pack. Do you have a girlfriend? Single. You really look like Billy Hayward from Stranger Things. Yo, I'm back. Maria, I might have a girlfriend. Swimming is one of the best workouts. I believe that the best swimmers also lift weights. That's a fact. Hey, but I think if you do both, that's good. Can y'all also stop asking if you single? My gosh dang. You have ADHD? Probably. But I think it's all bullshit. I think I have, advanced hunting disorder. That's what I call that. Like I want to be a hunter. But they told me to stay inside and look at my notebook. And they called ADHD. That's just a joke, guys, by the way. I used to have to get a six-pack. Interesting. Who's your favorite football player? Tyreek Hill. For adults, there's only one good workout, hot, or she would like do hip thrust. If we're talking about that, just so you know, every man should be doing hip thrust. Yeah. Quick question. Who's your favorite rapper? Hi. A6. I use Advocate six pack. Stop. Sorry, mine. He says, do you recommend watermelon? If you're eating red meat with it, if you're eating protein with it, sure. Do you like winter or summer better? Summer. I want six pack. What is your favorite car? My favorite car is like an old car. Like every car from those old movies, that's what I like. I think a lot of ADHD stuff is older people being forced to live in a modern, unnatural world. Exactly. I mean, fucking verbatim, literally what I think. It's like all bullshit, to be honest. One six back, double bicep. Yo, answer my question, bro. Who's your favorite rapper? I don't do that. What's your type? I'm not doing that either. Favorite football? Like I said, Tyreek Hill. Oh, man. Oh, you're cute. Thanks. Would you rather be in Stranger Things or All of Us Are Dead? Brody swears he's buff. Not bulletproof, though. Bro, what the fuck kind of statement is that, dude? Bro's like threatening to shoot me. He's like, bro, you think you're buff? Well, you know those muscles aren't going to help me from shooting you. I'm like, okay. The fuck? What? Bag of okay. Hey yo, I know, right? What the fuck? Nah, it's fine. Hey yo, do you want? Okay. Want to say six pack? You have a six pack. Do you do 10 push-ups? Not all of us did. Do you know straight? What do you think of? Okay. I have a weird question. Have you ever watched Stranger Things? No. Perfect example. Do 5 push-ups. Was there ever one client you couldn't deal with and was smart toward you? I'm usually pretty like chill with clients. Like I'm pretty good at sensing like how a person is pretty quickly. So if I work with them, I kind of make sure that they're a level-headed person. I'm not one to be like, oh, I need to close this sale, so I'm gonna have this guy as my client because I need to make this money right now. Like if they're acting like a fucking weirdo, I'm like, no, sorry, here's what it is. I can't do all that. And that has happened before, but they're never like smart towards me. I've had some people that were potential that acted creepy towards me. I was like, all right, done. But no one was like, your advice is bad. Like, it didn't work. Like, that never happens. It's usually people being like, oh, man, I'm not locked in. I need to get more locked in. That's usually where the issues arise. But that's part of it. That's part of me holding you accountable and being like, that's why me just giving you a blueprint of fucking workouts and food isn't going to be enough. I need to actually coach you and like on mindset and how to actually navigate your laziness, right? And be there for you and be, hold you accountable because no one else will. What up? Welcome. What do you think about current president? Is what it is. You live in a house right now. Do you allow some allowance towards a person's diet? It depends how good they're doing. What up? Welcome. Like, I could have a client that literally doesn't have any, like, diet restrictions because they're so locked in on their training and they're so locked in on they already like the specific foods that I picked out for them that they don't even need a restriction. And then there's some people that they literally are so addicted to food that the biggest and most important thing is the food restriction. So it depends on what kind of person you are. No reason that, but I have a weird obsession over the movie same thing. You look at hairstyles, Dad. Why are you asking that? Put on a shirt, thing with don't you think it's okay to like 1 or 2 cheat days? For example, lunch go to Popeyes and the next day have some chocolate? No. It really depends who you are, but like I think the issue is a lot of people that ask like, don't you think it's okay to have cheat days? Like if you're even asking that question, then like why do you need to ask that? Like that's already an issue. Like you shouldn't even be asking that in the first place. You should just be like, am I good enough to have this cheat day? If I'm not, then I already know it. A lot of people like to beat around the bush and be like, oh, well, can I still do this and do that? It's like, how about you find out for yourself? You know what I mean? How about you train and trial and error and see, can I maintain this and still do cheat days? No, okay, I guess I can't do that. It is what it is. Almighty, get out here with the hate. Oh, dude. Yeah, we do. Okay, dude, I got you, brother. Almighty, my DMs are open on Instagram, so if you want, you can look you can DM me and we get your jealous state into a state of trying to win. I'm trying to help y'all out. So you can DM me and I got you, brother. I got you, man. Because I know you're in a jealous state and we don't want anyone in our stream feeling like that. We want them to feel good. We want them to feel like winners. We want them to feel like they're winning at life. So I switched that. I Aikido that, you know. I'm like the Chinese marketplace guy. You know what I mean? I'm like the yin and yang. People are weird in here, LMAO. I wish I could do a private one-on-one conversation with you because I can see so much pain in your eyes, bro. Come from someone who's been from hell and back. I hope you're happy today, brother. Don't stop. Like I said, if you're interested in any just DM me and I'll help y'all out. What's good? What's good? Do you have a job? YouTube's not included, bro. Why not? Okay, TikTok. No, I'm just kidding. I'm saying it ain't. What do you charge for weekly check-in type coaching? We would talk about whatever your program is in the meeting. I hate Doritos. Is that good? Call cops. What up? Welcome. And you know, the one thing about streaming, man, is that you gotta kind of just like let people just, you know, say what they want and you can't really retaliate. Like in person, if I were to do a presentation, right, and someone were to interrupt what I was saying, you know, there would be actual consequences. You know what I mean? But online, it's very different. There's no consequences if someone chooses to like disagree with what's going on. You know, my friends make fun of my personality and makes fun of me for saying that I should make a channel, and I would just embarrass myself. I would just move from them. We'll make it there. These comments are not funny anymore. Do you have friends? Yeah. Can I do this? Yeah. Online ain't real life. True. Can you cook? I can do steak. All right, bro. I'm gonna go. I got a birthday dinner, bro. I'll be on next stream. When's next stream? Love you, bro. See ya. Hell yeah, good stuff. Next stream will probably be tonight, but I'm probably gonna end the stream because we did an hour and we're trying to stay regimented. Hopefully you have a great rest of your day. Don't quit. Try to keep on winning because that's what I'm gonna try to keep doing. Dude, first show this and the second you have put your hand up, pin. I mean, what the fuck? Don't listen. They hate jealous. Do what you want. Do what makes you happy. Okay. Hopefully you have a great rest of your day. Don't quit. Peace. Try to win.